Good evening, everyone. We're back again for another night of Our Truth because I'm his mom.
And I'm her son.
So tonight we're going to be talking to Ghost about fatherhood. Um, so do you the kids you have, do you see a difference in their personalities?
Hmm, I do. Um, with the very oldest one, she is so she grew up differently because when she was like 3, it was just her. She was by herself and everything all the way up until she was like 9, I believe, or 7 or 6, yes, 8 or 9. So when she had her little sisters and they came, she was really there to be like try to be helpful. She wanted to help, hold them, feed them, play with them, keep an eye on them. Like I be like not watching them because she's a little kid, but like be right there next to them and watching them play and stuff. So she always was around them and stuff. So as she got older, like any other older sibling, they learn responsibility of what it's like to be responsible, of keeping an eye on someone. And like all kids, she's made her mistakes and everything, but she learned from them and she became a better big sister. So I believe with the older sister, she has more of a sense of responsibility and she has a strong personality of being independent. Like I believe like she's very independent minded. And my other 2 daughters, their personalities are man, it's hard to pinpoint them down. Like, my oldest, what's the second oldest, I call her the middle baby. She is, man, my December 1st girl. She she's bossy. She tries to be the boss. Like, I can like, she has the personality of, I don't wanna be told what to do, and she's little. And I'd be like, "No, you can't be like that. That's not the way to be." And it's crazy because that's the way I was a little bit. I definitely did not want people telling me what to do, and she is definitely that. Like, she gets mad when you tell her what to do, and if you tell her she has to clean up and everybody else is cleaning up and she's watching them clean up, she gets mad. Like, I'm not supposed to be cleaning up. They are. I'm supposed to be watching them. Like, she think that's her role. Like, I can definitely see her as, what they call that, the foreman on the floor. I could
Mm-hmm.
definitely see that. And then, my 3rd baby girl, she is okay, I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna say they I wanna give them say their names. I'm gonna say Busy. I'm gonna say their nickname. So Busy, um, and Pooh be the oldest, and Busy. So Busy, she is very, calculated. I see that personality in her as well. She definitely likes to think, put puzzles together. Like, and I don't like buying her the regular Legos because she's not gonna follow the book. She don't care about what this book is telling her to do. She's gonna look at these puzzle pieces and she's gonna figure out what she wants to do with them. She's gonna put together what she wants to put together with it. This book is telling me put a car together, but I can make so much more. That's how she is. I watched her. I get upset. I even got upset. I'm like, listen, I'm not buying you Legos no more. I'm just gonna buy you regular blocks. Cause if I buy you Legos and you're not doing what the Lego tells you to do, that's gonna make me upset as a Lego builder. So I'm just gonna get you blocks. Um Paya, my Paya, she is I feel like she's drama. She's very dramatic in a good way, not bad in a good way. I feel like she could be a great actress. Like, she wants a YouTube.
Mm,
She want like, me and her, we're gonna get a YouTube going, you know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out what our thing is gonna be, how we're gonna do it, but she loves being on a camera. She loves being in front center. She loves when people are paying attention to her, like, dancing or reading something, and she's very,
singing.
singing, and she's very, man, what's the word? I can't say religious, but she has a very strong will of going to church and wanting to be
Yep.
involved in church and praying. And she just had this way about her that is just so mature. Like, I can say, like, she's mature. Like,
And she lights up
she,
a room.
yes, she does. Like, yeah, she does. Like, I remember how it was when she was just a baby. When she was a baby, it was just crazy because you don't think certain things about kids when they're babies because you don't think this is a personality. Oh, they're just a baby. They're just a baby. But when she was a baby, she was like that. She was definitely like always smiling, bright, trying to be like dancing loud and wanting to be the one whose attention was on. So, and then we got my boy, my eldest boy. I
My baby, who Imma have to F
am
you
Mirror
up
Man.
about.
That guy, he's something else. He surprises me every day. Not only does he look so much like me, but he mirrors me in all ways without even knowing. Like, with the comments he make, how funny he is. Like, he's a good big brother. Um, he tries to be. Um, he is very determined. I could say that I've seen him succeed and put his mind in something and change from one way to another. Like, I bring this up, I'm always bring this up because this is something I'm really proud of. Like, he went from cowering and hiding whenever it was time for him to spar in his little taekwondo class and his age group. And I ain't like that. And I'm like, man, you can't be afraid, bro. This is how you learn. This is how you practice. You gotta get out there, man. Like, how you gonna get better if you're not practicing what you're learning? And he kept doing it. And then it got to the point where I guess I don't know if he had to see me do it more or what. I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened, but he just started going out there and he started getting out there. And man, now he's like one of the best ones in his class.
Yep.
And I love watching him. Like, when he's moving, when he's doing his kicks, when he's doing anything, I'm like, man, like, and I be telling him too, like, bro, when you turn 16, we gotta go at it. We gotta spar. We gotta go at it, bro. Cause I love watching him. I feel like he's really, really good. And I see that in him, that will to become better and do better. And he really looks up to me, which makes me want to be better at what I do and how I talk to them and how I treat them because I see him watching me. I see him trying to do what I do. And it's like, I can't be negative and let him see that and think it's okay because my dad's doing that, so I'm gonna do it. Because that's exactly how he is. Because he said that to me, like, "Oh, if you're not gonna do that, then I'm not gonna do that. Or if you're gonna do this, I'm gonna do it too." Like, so I know that. And then we got my middle son. He is call him Aaron because that's not even close to his actual name. I just call him Aaron. He he is my attitude. Like, that dude, I could see him being a good football player. Like, for real. He's sturdy. He's tough. Like, he's very smart. Like, man, he's very smart. Having a conversation with him, I be telling him all the time, like, bro, you smart, man. Like, you be trying to act like people don't know this, but I'm like, bro, you're very smart. I tell him that all the time. Like, he just has an attitude problem. He don't like he don't like being left out. He doesn't he has this demeanor of, "I wanna be a part of something. I wanna be a part of this. If y'all doing it, I wanna do it too. I wanna be there with y'all." And he man, he's tougher. He's tougher than all of them. I be hearing him, "You wanna fight? Y'all wanna fight? Come on, y'all, let's fight." And I be like, "Oh, man, he he wanna spar." And they be like, "No, no, we wanna watch TV." And I be like, "No, you can't do that, man, unless I'm watching y'all, or unless I'm sanction what not sanctioning it, unless you got me, making sure everything is okay. Other than that, nah, y'all can't do that." But he is definitely, I can honestly say this without a doubt, he is the toughest one. He is definitely right now the toughest one, and I like that in him. I do. I do. I know that when he gets older, he'll definitely have my back. Pops get older, somebody try to do something to my old buddy. I know he got me straight up. I know all of them got me, especially my Paya, but they got me, and
And
which makes me more hopeful for how kind of name. I say, I just say little nail. I say I'll call him that little nail. See how little nail's gonna be. Can't really see from his personality because there's not much to tell yet, but
right, because he's only 25 days old.
right. And but as a statement of what I made about Paya, like when she was a baby and I could see her different personalities and I could see kind of get an idea. Kind of got an idea. I ain't gonna say nothing now. I'm gonna wait. This podcast is gonna be going on for quite some time, so y'all gonna be there to see the development of different things and the stories of different things. So I will say it. I think he's gonna be a fighter. I think he's gonna be the type of person that's more calm and relaxed. He's not gonna be really worried about other people and what they're doing, as long as he's doing what he wants to be doing. Um,
Okay.
so far. So yeah, different personalities, definitely. But they also have a lot of similarities. I'm their father.
Right. Okay, question number 2. How are the one-on-one dates coming along?
Okay, so one-on-one dates. I had put a pause on those, um, because it's colder outside, and I
Right,
try
winter
to,
time.
I ain't finna be doing nothing outside in the snow. Sorry, 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 sorry. You can make snow angels. You can make a snowman. You can have a snowball fight. Yeah, y'all come do it. I'll watch from the window.
Right.
And then y'all let me know how fun it was with your red noses and your snufflings and hands cold. Now you want to stand by the heater and get warm. But no, but for the most part, it's fun when I was doing it. When I get back to doing it, it's gonna be lovely, especially with, I'm gonna have all four of them again, and being able to have that one-on-one conversation with them, because when it's just me and them, like, it's a lot easier for me to communicate with them because they're not worried about nobody else cutting in or trying to say they part or say they piece, and it's a cool, smooth situation. Um, I definitely like it because it'll also teach them as they get older that I love each and every last one of them, um, individually as all, as well as together. So when we're all doing stuff together and we're having fun together, they know that there is no situation where they got to worry about, oh, dad's having more fun with him or her or whatever. Cause no, we all having fun. And
Yeah,
at the same time, they also know, like, I know I'm going to have that one-on-one with pops, and I've been waiting to have this conversation with them to talk about this because as they get older, it'll also be that time for them to be able to confide in me and tell me what's really on their mind and what's been going on with them and stuff. Like, because as they get older, they get grown, it becomes a regular traditional thing to where we go out like say for instance, I have 7 kids. I will be able to give each and every last one of them a day of the week where we just chill, like every day of the week. Like Monday, poo. Tuesday, busy. Wednesday, Paya. Thursday, Mirror Man. Friday, Aaron. Saturday, Reese. Sunday, uh, I don't know. I, I think I'll ideally, if there was a seventh, it'd be like, I don't know, but I would probably want a girl. So I'm gonna say Layla, just for short. That's because the name will start with an A, but Leela. So they'd be, and it'd be like a good appropriate time to where we're chilling. Like, all right, hey, you ready? You ready for our date? Other day night? Yeah, cool. And we won't do it like every week. No, we do it once a month. They each get a day, once a month.
How often
And
did I used to do date night with y'all? Like every 2 weeks or once a week? I can't remember.
yeah, I can't remember either. As we got older, we stopped
I
doing it.
when Nuh-uh. I changed it from date night to, "You wanna go have breakfast with me? You wanna go have lunch with me?" I just didn't call it date night. I still do that, don't you notice? I pick one of y'all, be like, "Y'all wanna go hang out, have breakfast with me?"
Yeah,
I just Right. I pick somebody, "Y'all wanna go have lunch with me?"
yeah, that's true.
Yep. So I still do it. I just changed the name of it.
Yeah, like when we went out to eat to I think the buffet.
But when we go to IHOP, just me and you. Yep. I just changed the name. It's not as frequent because money, but still do it.
Yeah.
Um, tell me any of the funny things that go on when you have your family dinners. Like, is it hectic? Do they
No, the
come in?
funniest thing that go on is when we have our family dinners is the order of where everybody want to tell their stories. Because as soon as somebody's telling a story, it makes one person want to tell their story too, right then and there. And then I'm like, all right, I don't know, let them tell their story. And then as soon as it's their turn to tell their story, somebody else want to kind of cut in and tell their story. So I think once they learn the order of, we just go in a circular motion, and it's like we're gonna go clockwise like this. Everybody get to go, and I'm gonna go last. So everybody tell me how their day was, because and then the part that I do like a lot is when they're talking about their day at school, and the other one to talk. Oh yeah, we did that in my class too. Hmm. Yeah, 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 we did that too. Or
That's too
somebody will
funny.
say something, and the other one be like, "No, we didn't do that. We didn't have that. No." And in my head, I'm thinking like, "Well, y'all in different classes. Like, yeah, this is what they did." Especially when my niece gets to talking, and because she go to a whole different school, so she gets to go on, and she's like, "They do that at your school?" And in my head, I'm like, "Yeah, it's different at different schools. It was different at different schools." But I enjoyed their banter because in my head it's like, man, this was me and my brothers. This was me and my brothers and my cousins. This is how we was when we was little growing up, and we'd have our little back and forth and talking to each other and stuff. And it's just remarkable to see because I never really thought about it like until I actually thought about it. I'm like, man, bro, you're a father, bro. Like, you got kids, and your kids can talk, walk, and have conversations and tell you how they feel and tell you if they don't like how you are acting. Or because Elizabeth, like, I said her name, my daughter, busy. I was sitting in a room. I was sitting on the floor, and I was just thinking about. I can't remember what I was thinking about, but whatever I was thinking about, I must have been a serious face. Because she goes, "You okay, Daddy?" she's sitting in the bed. She is doing minding her own business. Like, and I'm just sitting there and I'm just like thinking, and she's like, "You okay, daddy?" And I look up at her, I'm like, "What you say?" She said, "Are you okay, daddy?" I said, "Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you for asking." She's like, "No problem." Right back to doing what she was
Mm-mm.
doing. I'm
That's so
like,
sweet.
"Oh, that is sweet." You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that she was paying attention
And checking up on her
and
papa.
checking on me, man. Like, and she's only 9. Like, I'm like, okay, I like that. I like that. My daughter got my back. So it's just stuff like that. Like anytime they're conversating with one another, like it's not even just the dinner table. It's just that's when it happens when it's right there in front of me and it's uncontrolled. Because in the car, hey, one at a time. But at the table, sometimes it's a little uncontrolled because I want to see how they go with the back and forth banter. Because Amir say something funny and then Amir be like, Amir, da 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 da. So I'm be like, nah, be quiet, y'all. Let him. I let them go. I let them talk like I'm not even there. And then once they
See?
done telling me how their day is and everything, they ask me how mine was. So daddy, how was work? Like, and that's what I love the most about them. The fact that they're little and they could be pretending because when they get older, they might not even care no more. But the fact that they're like now, Dad, how was work? Oh, Dad, you on your lunch break? Okay, see you when you come back from lunch break. You know, like when it's like when they was on school break and stuff, they like, oh, you got to go to work. I'm like, yeah, I'm not on break. Y'all are. They like, man, I wish you had break too. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like I love that. I can have conversations with them, like, and that's what I waited on. When they was babies, I used to tell them, I cannot wait till I can talk to y'all, because just talking to y'all and y'all just looking at me with wonder is boring. So, yeah, their banter. That's my favorite part of the dinner table talk.
Okay. What's your thoughts on overnight sleepovers?
Them going over somebody else's house?
Yes.
uh,
Double HE hockey sticks. HE double hockey sticks, I mean.
theoretically, I can't be that type of parent because then my kids will want to try to sneak out and spend the night over people's houses anyway.
Not really.
So I would have to say
After
I
you
snuck
run
out a
background
lot.
checks on everybody in the
I'm
house.
just saying I snuck out a lot. I can admit it now because I'm 35 and there's nothing you can do about it. But I
Yes,
snuck
I
out a
can.
couple
You're
times in my
grounded.
teenage years.
You're grounded.
Yep. Sorry, mom. I did it. I waited till you was asleep. I waited till my brother was asleep because I knew they would snitch. And I would go out the back door, hop over the little ledge thing, whoop, and be out. Then I'm coming right back in. Whoop, hop
That's so
back over.
dangerous.
Whoop.
Anything could have happened.
I mean, anything could have happened, but I was very careful. I was very smart. You know how I was at 16, 15 years old. I wasn't an average kid. So
So if they came to you and was like, so and so having a sleepover.
I would have to know who they are. Like my whole thing is let me know, like, if you're gonna start becoming friendly with people and be calling people your associates and your friends and stuff, and the very first time that you want to bring them to my house, I gotta meet their parents. The very first time you want to go over their house to study whatever, I gotta go over there too. I want to meet their parents and I want to see what kind of environment my kids gonna be at because that's just who
Right.
I am. Like if my kids aren't learning about gangs and they not hearing any gang kind of conversation or gang talk or talk about drugs or slang and all that in my home, I don't want them to go anywhere else and hear that. I hate to, and I know people like, hey man, come on, bro. You can't be like that, bro. Especially those dumb people who know me. But what I'm saying is let me introduce to them whatever it is they have questions about. And then if they're around people, they understand how to respond to it. They know what to do. Because there's a lot of stuff that I experienced for the first time that nobody guided me on, that I just jumped in and I was just doing it. And I figured it out along the way. And it was like, okay, this is fun. This is cool. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. And I don't want the fact that I know all the things I did, all the stuff that I got away with, all the stuff I thought I got away with, all the stuff that, I shouldn't have gotten away with. Like, I don't want that for my children. So I want to try to be like, cause that's how you was with me. Like, I didn't have to sneak out. I just had to curse you and I ain't like that. But you let
Right.
me do a lot. Like, I hate to tell, well, it's past tense, y'all. So y'all can't like go after her now. Like, oh, she was like, oh, we're going after you. You was letting your son. But yeah, you let me drive without a license. I drove for years without a license because I was good at it. I could drive.
And
I
not
could
only
drive better
that,
than people who
because
had a license.
for
I
those who
drove from
gonna
17 to 19 without a driver's license. I ain't get my driver's license till I was 19 years old. And that was only because my brother got his and I was forced to get mine because there was no way my brother gonna be the one getting the keys over me. And I'm the older brother. So if I gotta get a license to get that dynamic back, so be it. And that's what it was for me. I didn't care about nothing else. For me, it didn't sit right that my little brother was driving me around. And I'm the oldest. So I'm like, you know what? I don't like that. I do not like that. I'm getting my license. I'm about to get my license. Cause she just flipped things on me, all because he got his L's. But that was something that I had the freedom to do though. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be like my kids come to me like, Pops, teach me how to drive. Oh, wait till you get your license. No, I'm gonna teach y'all how to drive. I want y'all to be very careful. I'm gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt like my mom gave me. She gave me the opportunity to be
and
responsible and go
again,
out and
this
drive.
is
And then
just
we
to
went to
let y'all
parties and
know.
stuff and everything.
Just to let y'all know. I taught them how to drive at a young age because I was a single mother. And if something happened to me, I wanted them to be able to drive me to the hospital.
You all right? Your coffee still ain't came?
My asthma kicked. I left my asthma pump there. Anyway, I wanted them
You leave
to
the
be able
ass.
to drive me to the hospital instead of sitting on the side of the road waiting on the ambulance. I teach them how to
Like
drive.
side note, asthma pumps ain't nothing but imitation smoking weed, right? Just thought I'd let you know that. You go. And then you blow it out.
You're so crazy.
Oh man.
Next
But
question.
yeah, you definitely did. You definitely gave us freedom. So I would want to meet the parent. I will want to make sure that they're in a safe environment. But in the end, I would have to be okay with a sleepover. I gotta trust them, especially I gotta believe in my parenting skills that I'm raising my kids to be responsible. Now, if they get to a certain age and I know they not, oh no, no, and I know how they are, their behavior, they act a certain way. No, nope, not happening.
I hear you. Okay, what are some of their favorite things to do?
They like to play the game. They like to draw. They love to color. They love painting. Oh my goodness. Um, Going to the park is a regular kid thing. Amaya is, I think. Oh my goodness, I say my daughter's name. She is. I think she's gonna be like someone who really enjoys swimming a lot because she brought it up. She wants to go swimming again. And I think that's something that we're gonna be doing
She
soon
loves
as it
swimming.
knows. So she definitely enjoys that. Um, they all enjoy martial arts. They love taekwondo. I couldn't see taking them out of it. My girls love dancing. the boys. I don't think they know that they can dance. I'm about to show them, daddy
Boys
got
dance
skills.
too?
Yeah, I'm about to show them, daddy got skills. Like, actually, I did show them. I showed them a little something, like, yeah, I used to dance. And then, um, what else do they like to do? What else do they like to do?
Paint, especially a
Yeah, I
Maya
already
Pile.
mentioned paint. Yeah, I already mentioned painting. Yeah, they definitely love the paint. I try to make it to where they like doing more activities that's body movement. Like with the boys, they like football. You know what I'm saying? And I want them to start getting more acquainted with football. Like, I don't want them to be football players. If that's something they want to do, go ahead. You want to play in sports? Cool. I ain't gonna push you to do it. But if you do it, I'm gonna help you do it. I wasn't the best football player, but I had skills. I could catch the ball and I could run. I know how to run a route. Like, not the best basketball player, but I've definitely shot in people's faces, crossing people up, and took people to the hole. So it's like I can definitely show y'all how to play sports. I wasn't the greatest as a baseball player, but it was hard to strike me out, and I definitely know how to hit the ball. So it's like I can show them the ropes if they want to go certain routes. And so far, they've just shown me that they just want to have fun. Ain't nobody saying anything about doing sports and nothing. Like, I mean, Mir Man, he likes basketball. He does mention it a lot. He say he be doing it at school, so that's something I
Okay,
be hearing him say a lot. So that's something I see him probably getting older, like he want to do.
okay, okay. How do you deal with school bullying?
I tell them one time, go to the teacher one time. After that, hit him in the jaw.
Do they listen?
Yeah. Um.
Except for Maya Pyle, she very passive aggressive and she don't like to fight. She don't want to fight. She want to be nice
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna get that out of her though,
she want to treat people nice. She want people to just treat her nice. She don't
because I
want to
don't want
be
her to be pushed
um
over.
she don't want to be argumentative. So it's like I don't want to do that. I don't know about that. So it's like, girl, you gotta defend yourself, honey.
Hmm. And I had to let her know that I'm okay with it, because that's her biggest thing. She don't want to get in trouble with me. And I told her, like, listen, between me and you, and now the world, if somebody put their hands on you, go to the teacher. Let the teacher know. They put their hands on you. You're making them aware that you don't want it to happen again. There is no second time. I'm like, if they put their hands on you again, now you're defending yourself. Right. This is At this point, it's called self defense, because they already hit you once and you told them you don't
like,
want them to do anything, and you
like
told.
her high school her grammar school bully, that same child that tormented her since she started school all
I mean,
last
that's over
year.
with though. So that
Oh,
stuff
is
been
it?
stopped. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Cause I know it hadn't the last time. She was still this year. She was still starting up again.
no, it's over with.
Oh, okay. I was ready to take a trip.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. But that's dead. So anyway,
Okay,
like I was
cool.
saying, I told her, if anything, if somebody put their hands on her, go to the teacher. If they don't, I mean, if they put their hands on you again, go, because tormenting that's not what was happening with my daughter. Just because somebody's saying stuff about you, ignore it. Like I told her, I say something about you all day in this house. The torment, you better talk back and say something back to me. I'm not a soft dude. I'm not raising no soft kids. So that didn't make me feel like my kid was getting picked on. If somebody putting their hands on you, you're getting picked on. Somebody using words to say stuff to you, you're not getting picked on. Somebody just expressing themselves. Ignore it. If I made a rap song about you all day, every day, what you gonna do about it? You gonna cry? You can't shut me up. And you can't put your hands on me for me using my freedom to have
Wish you
expressive
would thought
speech.
about that when you was little.
I was little. Somebody else should have told me that. Then I
I
would have
did. When you was a
been like that.
teenager,
I
I used
wouldn't
to
have
tell you
cared.
all the time, you cannot
When I
stop
was a
your brothers from
teenager, I
talking.
was
That's
violent
their
when people
mouth.
put their hands on me. When I was a teenager, I was something not to be messed with. Like, what
No,
you
I
talking about?
said talking, talking.
You said teenager. I never cared about what people said to me when I was a teenager. Ever.
What?
I wanted a certain respect. So people could joke with me who I mess with. And if I didn't know you, we weren't friends, you couldn't make jokes with me.
I ain't talking about that.
You said teenager. That's what was going on in my teenage years from 13 to 19. That's teenager. When I was 12, 11, I was trying to talk to girls and be flirtatious. I didn't care about none of that. I wasn't trying to be violent. I wouldn't, then none of that happened until I got to my first, until I had to fight. And after I got into a fight, it was never about words with me. I was always getting in trouble at school because of my words. Like,
I ain't say school. Remember that time Anthony kept talking, 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 and you kept telling him to shut up, and you called me at work, and I was like, that's his mouth. You can't tell that man to shut up. That's his mouth. He has a God-given right to say whatever he want to say, whenever he want to say it. He's playing the game,
that's
and
different.
he just,
Like, those are my
no, it
brothers. That
ain't,
was
and he kept
irritating me
talking,
because I ended
talking,
up hitting him in
talking.
his mouth after that. We got to
Right.
fighting.
And it's
So
like,
you did not help with that situation. I called you to stop me from hitting your son. And you just said let him run
you
his
called
mouth.
me to tell me to
So I
tell
got off
him to
the phone
shut
with you.
up.
And I got off the phone with you and I handled it myself. Okay, mom's not gonna step into this. She know what kind of son she got. I'm hanging up the phone now. And that's what happened. So
Yeah,
I gave you a chance to stop the situation from happening because you knew what kind of son you had. My
whatever. And
brothers
I
knew what kind
told
of buttons
you,
to push with me.
and I told
Strangers
you,
would not take it that far. Strangers would shut the F up when talking to me
why? He
or we
didn't
would
have
get
to. That
down.
was his
Period.
mouth.
Yes, he did. But I didn't want to hear it no more. Like at a certain point, we got to respect the other person who you trying to say the stuff to. Like, I don't want to hear it no more. You can keep saying all you want to, but stop saying it to me. I don't want to hear
And
it no
I
more.
told you all you had to
And
do was leave
so
the
you
area.
going on and I don't have to remove myself. I'm not finna let
You
nobody
see?
remove you from a situation. I'm gonna show them what happens when you don't respect what I'm telling you to do. That's regarding me. Like if somebody else is telling me to stop saying something to them, leave them alone, I'm gonna do it. That's called respect. I'm not gonna keep saying something to you. I'm not gonna keep bothering you. That's childish. No. All right, you want me to stop? You're done. All right, cool. That's being a bigger man.
He
So
was
since he
talking out
didn't,
loud,
no, then
saying
you wasn't
stuff.
even there. I'm telling you what happened.
But
Like,
anyway,
no.
let's get back to the podcast. Um,
Anyway, so like I was saying, my kids, if somebody's saying stuff to them and it's not their sibling, because like I told them in this house, when your sibling, y'all going back and forth with each other, don't come to me telling me what they said. I don't care. It ain't nobody out there in the streets trying, like they not gonna hurt you. Y'all siblings. Y'all like ignore it or let it go. And I only say that because of how I was, because I would not let it go, because I would be physical. Like I'm even now, I'm trying to be a better, bigger brother and not be physical with my brothers. I even said that to like one of them. Like, can't you see I'm being a better brother? Like I just recently said that to one of them. Like, can't you see I'm being a better brother? And I'm 35, about to be 36 in 2 weeks. Like, and I'm still like, well, we can get at it then. Like, and I don't want to be like that with my brothers. So by me changing that within myself, I'm trying to already put it on my kids. Y'all got each other. All y'all got is each other once your parents are gone. So y'all need to make sure that y'all are cool. How me and my brothers are, I understand how important it is for siblings to be close. So I want them to ignore it. I want them to, all right, talk back to him. Call him out his name then. Well, make fun of him. Why you crying about it? Ignore that then. Well, talk about him then. But don't put your hands on each other. Y'all shouldn't be doing that.
okay, so you have a teenager. Oh, and that comes with different um aspects of in life. So what's your thought on dating and boyfriends?
She had a little boyfriend. I remember the first time she had brought it up. They was
They're
like
still
little.
together, ain't they?
I don't know. I think she told me they
They
broke
are?
up. I think
Oh,
she no.
okay.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
I want to text her. I'm gonna text her and find out and see if she responded to me in the middle. I'm gonna text her while we're doing this, and she responded and tell me. Well, then we'll know. But um, oh, shout out to her honor roll, A's and B's,
Okay.
man. Like, whoo, killing it out there, doing her thing. So proud of her. But no, she had a boyfriend. Uh, I had went out there to visit, and she was on the phone with him. And her mom was like, "Oh, he's so polite, nice, respectful." I'm like, "Okay, that was up." And he spoke over the phone, like when he heard I was there and everything. I'm like, "What up? How you doing?" She's like, "Yeah, that's my dad. He's here." Da, 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 da." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, who's that?" But she, I don't even know if I want to say this. She wears the pants in her relationship. Like I told her, like, no, you can't do that. He is being a good boyfriend doing that. Like, let him be protective of you. Let him care about how you are. Like, if he see you having a wardrobe malfunction, let him fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, no, he should just told me and let me do it myself. Like, I'm like, but I'm like, I understand. That's your body, and you don't want him. And I'm like, and because of that, yes, he should respect your boundaries. And it's crazy having this conversation with her because it's like with my thinking as a man versus her thinking as a young woman growing up into be a woman is like we get to have these conversations because I'm gonna keep it real with her, like, and I ain't gonna never sugarcoat anything when it comes to a boy. No, I'm sorry. You are getting to that point where guys will use you for your body and say things to you to get to what they just get something out of you, from you. It don't matter. So at this point, now you get the daddy version who went after women and used them. Sorry, yes, there's a version of him in me. There is a version of him that exists. And I'm not proud of that, but now I understand why he needed to be and why he existed for a point of time in my life. Because the higher power knew I would have daughters and knew that I would have to teach dog ways to my daughters so that they don't get treated like a dog. Simple as that. Because if I grew up a corny dude and who just lived a certain life, then I would never be able to tell them how to handle a guy who's just trying to play with them. Well, honey, he said he cares about you. He might be a good guy. He might mean it. Give him a chance. No, no, no. See. Oh yeah, tell him to tell him this. Say this to him. Oh yeah, ask him to buy you this. Oh, he said tell him to give you a promise ring. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna say all type of stuff. Like I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I'm keeping it PG-13 for this podcast, but it's certain stuff I'm gonna say to her. Like, look, they just want to have sex with you. Like she's getting to the age where she should understand sex, and well, she does, and I respect her choices in life because she is someone who identifies as I don't even put her business out there. That's her business. I ain't even gonna say. But she is I ain't not the pronoun thing. She's a girl, but I ain't gonna put her business out there. But I respect her. And once she tells me it's okay to talk about it further, I will. But on that point, I believe that she's mature enough to choose the right type of people to talk to, knowing what kind of mom and dad she has around her, knowing what kind of people we are and how we will respond to the type of people she's going to talk to. Because I feel like that's important. Like some people care about their parents' opinion when it comes to who they date. I believe, I believe all my children will be those type of people.
Okay. And last but not least, um, how would you deal with um how do you think you're going to deal with their first broken heart?
Hmm. For ooh we. Hmm. You know what? That's a good one because okay. Let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
At what age do you think a person really has their real first broken heart? And then I'll be able to answer it based off your age preference because
I'm gonna
I
say
don't
with
think a person can
girls,
get their heart broken as a child. Like,
yeah, Imma say with girls, it's gonna be around maybe 15 to 16. They're gonna get that first crush, and either he's gonna lead her on, or he's gonna act like, and then be like, she gonna see him with another girl, that's gonna break her heart, or he's going to diss her, and this is her first crush, so that's gonna break her heart. Um, or they might even be school boyfriend and girlfriend, because of course they can't do nothing but at school, and then he end up, "I wanna break up because I like so and so now," and that's gonna break her heart. And you have to see the signs of this. She might come and tell you because 'cause y'all close, and y'all used to tell me everything to the point sometimes I used to have to tell y'all TMI. Um, so they might come and tell you, and they might not. With the boys, hmm, I think it'll be much older for them. Imma say
I
high
mean,
school
I
for the
ain't really feel like I
boys.
got my heart broken for real when it came to girls until I was like 16.
Then I
To
was
all you
like
girls
high
before I
school.
was 16, if you thought you broke my heart, you didn't.
Yeah, for the boys, that's what I'm saying about, high school. Yeah. That first girl that they really like, think she a cutie pie, and they wanna spend all the time with her. On the phone all the time,
So with my
texting all the
girls, I'd
time.
probably be a little sad. I'd probably cry with them, tell me to be all right. Dudes are stupid. You know what I'm saying? Shorty ain't got nothing on you. You know, and I make them feel better. Of course, I'm gonna cry with them, so let them know I feel them, and that they shouldn't be ashamed to feel how they feel. Um, I'm gonna let them know that I've been in their shoes, and I've also been in the boy who did it shoes. With the boys, I'm gonna tell them toughen up. If they're crying, I'm gonna let them. I'm not gonna tell them they're a punk for doing it, but I'm gonna tell them to toughen up. I'm gonna tell them, hey, listen, as long as you look at this as a learning lesson, don't ever feel like there's no woman in the world, that there's a woman in the world that you can't live without, because you can live without all these women and you can live a certain way with these women. I'm gonna tell them they're gonna know their ability as a man. They're gonna know who they are as a man. Like with my daughters, they're gonna know who they are as women. Like they're gonna know that they hold the key. And with my sons, they're gonna know that they have the ability to own the key. And I and when I say that, I'm not saying, "Ooh, you saying women can be owned?" No, no, it's just a metaphor. We can own your hearts, and that's true. No matter how much y'all want to deny it, when a man is truly loved by a woman, we own y'all hearts because there's nothing y'all won't do for us. So that's the bottom line. And I know that because it's vice versa for a man. The moment you own a real man's heart, like the moment you really own his heart, there's nothing he won't do for you. He'll take a bullet for you. Like there's nothing a man who you got his heart. Like you got his heart. Like he'll do anything for you. I'm telling you. But the moment you cross him, it's a wrap. So that's the problem. Y'all be wondering why. Well, he act like this. You did something to cross him. You need to act on what you did. But yeah, so my kids are gonna know. My sons are gonna know. Like, look, you broke my heart. This happened, but I'm not gonna cry. And if I do cry, I'm gonna, get over it. Me and Pops, we finna go listen to some love songs. We finna put on some Love Jones, uh, put on some The Notebook, and we finna be cool. So, but yeah, I think that's how it's gonna be.
Okay.
I think I got hold on.
What? What am I holding on for? Hello? Okay, so folks, this was a wonderful podcast. I don't know what he said hold on for, but um
Sorry about that.
I
Um,
what you say hold on for?
because I was thinking about something.
Anyway, great podcast. And I'm gonna talk slow because I've been doing
Why
my
you gonna talk
breathing
slow?
because I have been doing my breathing exercises because again I forgot my asthma pump. So I don't have much
Oh, that's what
oxygen.
it was. I'm sorry. Before I lose my thought, that's what it was. I was gonna ask you, do you remember what you did for me the first time I got my heart broken?
Yeah. Do you?
I think it was in California. I think I forgot. Like I don't remember the details, but did I come to you crying? I think wasn't I crying?
Yes, you did. Yep.
Yeah. I think I was even crying.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I listened to you and you explained everything and I pretty much told you a woman's point of view, a female's point of view of the situation. And I told you you're young because I think you were like 15, 16. I was like, you're young. I was like, yeah, sweetie. I said, I hope she's your first and only, but I doubt she will be. I was like, but at
Yeah,
your
I think that
age,
made I remember now because when you said that part, that made me I was
I
I
said, but
was
at,
so emotional. That part made me cry a little bit more. Like, it's gonna happen again.
I was like, it may just happen again. Yep. I said, but
Oh man.
the key words in that is again, which means you're gonna sooner or later you're gonna get over her and you're gonna have that again.
Little did you know, you should have told me at some point you're gonna become numb to it and you're not even gonna care.
I ain't want you to be numb, come numb to it. But I knew it was gonna happen. So he using my
Yeah.
oxygen, people. So hold on, give me a moment so I can do the word of the day.
And she ain't got no asthma pump. So what do you do? And you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to talk like the clear guy to answer this question. But what do you do when you don't have your asthma pump?
Well, I have my steroid pump, so I hit that more, and I do these
You say your Roy pump? Oh, you can't
exercises.
do no Olympic stuff.
So I do these breathing exercises to try to increase my lung capacity so that I can say so I can talk. But I try not to talk a lot because I use up the oxygen that I just um put strength built up. So here we go. Word of the day is is gesticulate. Let's see how she pronounce it. Why you say that? Why you laughing?
The word just sounded funny. It just sounds very funny.
Here we go.
Gesticulate?
Sticulate. Gesticulate.
Gesticulate.
Gesticulate. Can you spell it? I'll text it to you. It's spelled
Hold on, I'm looking for your text. I ain't see it. We usually text it to me. Text it to the other phone.
Gestculate. Ticule.
That's how that's spelled?
Did y'all understand that? Hopefully you did. I just sent it to you. Spell it.
Gesticule.
It means use gestures, especially dramatic ones, instead of speaking or to emphasize one's words.
So
Gesticulate.
so we can just agree that they just make words to make words. They just like
Why
just
you say that?
because there's no need for
Gesture.
that word.
Think of
There's no need.
gesture.
There's no need for
Gesticulate.
that.
Gesture.
That's
Why
it.
you
So
say
how did
that?
he communicate it to you? he just he gesticulated it to me. I said, what? He gesticulated it to me. What are you saying? You know, he made gestures at me for me to know what he was talking about. Listen, so why didn't you just say that? Why didn't you just say he made gestures at you? Like, why? I don't understand. People, they like, listen, instead of saying, let's go to a festive event and enjoy the activities that's going on in that particular situation, they say, let's party. I get it. You you want you want you want to shorten what you're doing. Okay, you want to shorten a whole sentence to just one word, and I get it. So that's the word of the day. Gesticulate. If you out there, you want to go and use gestures to describe or explain something, or in a aggressive manner, then that's what you do. Don't use no words. Just use all hand, body, and I challenge you. The first time you get into an argument and you really, 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 really mad, it might turn into a funny moment, but this is what I want you to do. And you can put it on the comments if you do this. You can come back to it like, yo, I did this. But as soon as the argument starts, I want you to stop and just start using your body to argue. Don't scream, don't yell, just put the fist, and, and get the pointing
Roll
real
your
hard and
neck.
roll.
Roll your ass.
Put your hand on your hips and
Tell them
stare
talk to the
hard.
hand, talk to the hand, not to the face. Put your
And
hand
the
up,
face you
talk to
should
the
have
hand.
most of this time is like you smelt something bad. Like you should.
Mm,
That's the face you
scrunch
should
up your nose,
have.
twist your lip.
You got to twist your lip and stump your feet a couple times. At that point, you got your point across. As soon as you stump your feet, they gonna know. Oh yes, he, she, or mean business.
Well, you heard it here, folks. I want everyone out there, hit that subscribe button
Yes,
and have a good night. Be kind to someone on purpose.
and someone new.
Be blessed. This is our truth because I am his mom.
And I am her son.
Peace.
Good night.